There's a difference between facing challenges in a relationship and constantly trying to convince yourself that something feels right when it doesn't. Most relationships require patience, understanding, and effort. No connection is free from difficult moments. But there is another kind of discomfort that often gets ignored. It lingers after the conversations end. It follows you into quiet moments. It keeps asking the same question, even after you've tried to dismiss it. And sometimes the hardest part isn't that you don't know the answer. It's that you've known it for a long time. You've just been hoping it would change. Many people stay in relationships that leave them emotionally exhausted. Not because every moment is painful, but because they have become attached to what the relationship could be instead of what it is. They keep giving more, keep waiting, keep believing that one more conversation, one more chance, or one more sacrifice will finally create the connection they've been searching for. But hope can sometimes make it difficult to see what is already in front of us. It can turn patterns into exceptions. It can make us overlook the same feelings we've been carrying for months or even years. The truth is, draining relationships rarely reveal themselves all at once. They show up in small ways, in the conversations that leave you feeling unheard, in the situations where you're always the one trying to hold everything together, in the moments when you're holding the relationship together while the other person contributes very little. At first, it's easy to explain things away. Everyone has flaws. Everyone makes mistakes. And that's true. But there comes a point when understanding becomes endurance, and endurance becomes exhaustion. You begin spending more energy maintaining the connection than actually enjoying it. You find yourself constantly adjusting, constantly explaining, constantly hoping for something different. And somewhere along the way, you stop paying attention to yourself. One of the clearest signs that something isn't aligned is when your greatest sense of relief comes from the absence of the relationship itself. When the tension is gone, even briefly, you feel lighter, more present, more like yourself. Yet when the cycle returns, so does the emotional strain you've been accustomed to managing. Many people mistake struggle for commitment, but not every struggle is a sign to keep going. Sometimes it is simple information, a signal that something no longer fits who you are becoming. The longer we ignore those signals, the easier it becomes to lose trust in our own feelings. We stop asking ourselves how something feels and start asking how much more we can tolerate. And those are very different questions. Because healthy relationships do not require constant self-abandonment. They do not require you to silence your needs, question your worth, or carry responsibilities that were never yours to begin with. Real connection is not built on endless sacrifice. It is built on mutual effort, mutual respect, and mutual care. Eventually, there comes a moment when holding on becomes more painful than accepting the truth. Not because you've stopped caring about the other person, but because you finally started caring about yourself as well. And that awareness changes everything. There's a certain freedom that comes from no longer forcing what refuses to fit. A freedom that appears when you stop measuring your worth by how much you're willing to endure. A freedom that grows when you finally listen to the voice within you that has been speaking all along. Not every chapter is meant to become a lifelong story. Not every connection is meant to last forever. Sometimes self-respect begins with acknowledging what you've been feeling for a long time and trusting yourself enough to stop fighting against it. Together, let's move from doubt to power, one story at a time.